My name is Lisa Sheenan. I'm an assistant professor in banking and finance at University College Dublin, and I work with the Co-Centre for Climate, Biodiversity and Water. My role in University College Dublin would be quite related to traditional finance, but also sustainable finance and nature finance, and that's how it fits in with the Co-Centre. Like originally, I would have done traditional finance and economics, but since about 2020-21, I've gotten into the area of sustainable finance and nature finance. There are so many definitions of sustainable finance. It relates to reducing carbon emissions, but it can also relate, there's blue finance now, which relates to the sea. It incorporates basically, anything that can be used to finance the transition to nature positive and net zero. So I studied a bachelor's in finance, so major in finance, minor in economics in Maynooth University. So I did my undergraduate, my master's and my PhD all in finance. So it was very traditional finance, and then I worked in the central bank for 3.5 years, and then I worked in the Ireland's Development Bank for a year. So my first job out of when I finished my PhD was in the central bank. So it was there that I got interested in policy, which ties in with the Co-Centre for Climate, Biodiversity and Water, because policy is so important. But I wasn't doing any teaching or things like that there. So, you have to kind of learn what you don't like as well, and be open to, realizing I might not like this, but that's okay. We'll just find out what we do like then. And it was difficult for me to admit that wasn't, what I really wanted when I had been there a few years. So it was very scary to, hand in my notice and leave and start something new. I knew by then what I didn't want, because I had worked for 5 years, which, sounds like a long time. It's really not a long time, in the grand scheme of things. And, again, I couldn't see myself going to those kind of jobs every day. I knew from, thinking about what I enjoy doing, what I wanted to do. But yeah, it took a lot of conversations with people already in academia, to find out what it was really like, because at that point I had an idea that it wasn't just teaching every day. There were, there's other things that you have to do. So I spoke to people that I knew from university that were in academia, tried to get advice, find out about opportunities and things like that. So I did a lot of research before I kind of took the jump and handed in my notice. I realised, I had to just take a chance and see, can I find something that will make me happier. I don't think I knew what this type of career was when I was imagining careers. So I think when you're, starting off, you have an idea of what a job will be like. And, I knew I wanted to be a lecturer, but I didn't realise, all of the things that entails. So, I think have an idea kind of what you want to do, but when I wanted to be a lecturer, I thought I'll be teaching all day, and I'll be with students all day, and that's one part of it, but there's a lot of other components and things that you have to do, which I all ended up enjoying as well. At the moment, I have just started an MSc in Environmental and Climate Law in UCD, which is a year-long programme, which going back as a very mature student, but I think I'm really excited about that. I love studying, and you kind of think when you're finished your PhD or whatever you're doing, you're done, but I found that I missed that, so that was kind of unexpected for me, but I'm excited about it.